YouTube? It's your boy T Hoop, and I'm back again with another video. And yes, it is now in the building. The S20 Ultra 5 Goliath. Yes, I renamed it because this is just beast. It is beast. Now, I'm not going to go in depth in the specs. I'm just going to give you my, I guess, 24-hour impression. I'm just going to skim the surface because I got to take some time to go over through this, go to get deep into it. That's what she said. Anywho, now, the first thing I'm going to say, the first thing I'm going to bring up is what I think a lot of people started panicking about. One of those people was me. Until I did some research. Come on, people. Do your research before you panic. Do your research. Knowledge is power. Before you panic. I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. Now, we all know that this phone, the big thing about this phone is them things right there. Those cameras right there. Goliath. Now, I've seen a lot of people going crazy. Oh, my camera is broke. Oh, my phone is broke. I got it out of the box and I shook it and it sounded like the internals was shaking and it was going to fall out. Nah, dog. Do your research. Now, I didn't go that far to the extreme, but when I heard it, I was like, what the f***? What? What? What is happening? This is what I'm talking about. If you can hear, just listen. Hear that? Hear that shaking? All that rattling? People, don't be afraid. It's just the sensors in the phone, in the camera setup. It's like floating sensors. To help what is the stabilization sensors in the camera. And I'm gonna tell you, now look, the cameras are not activated yet. And I'm gonna show you. Now I'm gonna activate the cameras. Camera is activated. See that? Now listen. Nothing. That's because the cameras are activated. Deactivate them, they disengage, the sensors disengage, and you got it. It's nothing to worry about. It's absolutely nothing to worry about. I promise you. Don't stress. Yeah, that's my man group chilling like a villain. Look, but since we ended it, look, again, don't stress about the rattle. It is fine. It's fine. Now, with that out of the way, fam, look, I've only had this thing for less than 24 hours, and I'm telling you, I couldn't even sleep last night. This is by far the best S series to date. The Note line gonna have to bring it, I'm telling you. Now, I am a huge Note line fan. But the Note line this year, gonna have to bring it. Because this phone is beast mode. I'm not gonna talk about the specs right now. Like I said, this is just my real life first initial 24-hour usage. So I'm not gonna go in depth into specs and all that. But just to keep it simple, the phone is fast, super duper fast. Now, out of the box, the refresh rate is set. I believe it was set at 60 megahertz. I went in and I changed it because I want that 120. I want that smoothness. Now, the drawback is, now I really don't understand. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look. Now, I don't understand why Samsung did not enable the 120 megahertz with the full resolution screen. I don't want to hear that it's not possible, because it is possible. Because there's another phone out on the market that enables it. You can have your 120 megahertz refresh rate and the high resolution screen. It does not knock you down to 1080p. Samsung. I can understand if the battery wasn't as big as what it is. And I understand you're going to take a hit. But let the end user decide if you want to take that hit or not. The battery is huge. Can you please release an update to let us use the 120 megahertz with the full resolution, with the HD resolution? Can we get QHD in 120? Can we do that, please? Because there's another phone that's doing it. So it can be done. Anywho, the phone is fast. I've taken a couple pictures with it. Amazing. Oh, and the 100 times zoom, people say, oh, that's a gimmick, da 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 da. So what? It's cool as hell. It's cool. And I'm going to use it. Gimmicky or not, I'm going to use it. Absolutely amazing. The build quality, amazing. It's hefty. It feels like a high-end device. You don't want to spend the amount of money that you have to spend for devices like this and it feel cheap. Absolutely amazing. As always, I'm going to put it through the ringer, use it for about a week, week and a half, come back, give you guys my review on it. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, absolutely beast mode. I am in Cleveland, Ohio, Lakewood to be exact, so we are picking up the faux 5G. It ain't real 5G yet. They got a long way to go, but at least we got the signal. At least we got the signal. So I'm picking it up. I can walk 50 feet and it goes back to 4G, which is all good. I ain't mad. But the screen, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The speakers, absolutely beautiful. I mean, they brought it. They brought it, especially with these boys right here. Goliath. Anywho, like I said, this ain't going to be no specced out video. This is just going to be, like I said, I've had it less than 24 hours. Been messing around with it, getting it all set up, getting a feel for it. Had to put my man Groot on there. But I will be back in about a week, week and a half, and give you guys my thoughts on it. Goliath. Make sure you hit that bell button down at in the corner of the screen or at the top of the screen, wherever it is, so you'll be notified when I come back and give you my final impressions on it. I also got some case videos coming out for it. So if you like my video, go ahead and hit that like button. Stay tuned, because I got some content coming out for this Goliath right here. That's the word of the day. Goliath. Peace.